This business had been handed down through generations of people who had worked here or family members, and they were 60 years old, 70 years old, and they just couldn't do it anymore. They wanted to retire. And so I was the first outsider to come in and say I'd do it. I got the business for a decent price. My mom bought the building for a decent price because I came in and said that I'd maintain the business. And my mom got the building because she guaranteed them that no alcohol would ever be served in this building. I'm Paul Newhoff. This is Richmond Stamp Works. Basically, when I was told about the project, you guys had mentioned that you wanted something handset type. This is the document that I got over email. Just takes sitting down and hand setting the type. I bought the business 10 years ago, had 2 weeks to learn how to do this, and then he left. And he left in 2 weeks. He said, I'm only going to be here 2 weeks. I'll show you everything you need to know when I'm gone. So I'm not a historian in type.
Yeah.
But I do understand the process. This is my own little adaptation. They used to use blocks like this to wedge in there, but since I had this nice piece of wood, I figured instead of building this all up with blocks, I'd just cut a piece of wood to size. It works a lot better. The reason why you have to build this up is because when it goes into the press, you wedge this together, and with the pressure, all of these stay in place. If there isn't enough pressure, these are going to drop through. I'm not the best typesetter. I know a few people who do it for a living that are way better than me. But there's a system to it, and if you know the system, you just have to work up for your skill level. I like to bring it back through here. It's not putting any pressure on it now, but I can pull the paper up. Oh, still turned it out.
Not too bad, it's not bad.
Looks nice. I kind of like when some of the words are filled in with a little too much ink.
Well, it makes it real.
Yeah.
I think we're too used to it coming off a printer. My dad was an engineer. He was the one who kind of got me into buying this business, and he kept pushing the laser. If people came in and wanted a stamp overnight, I was forced to hand set type to make their stamp because I couldn't send it to the etcher, and I couldn't send it to the linotype guy because he only did linotype once a week. It took 3 days to go to the etcher. So I was still kind of holding on to hand setting it. I enjoyed it. It just took me a while to let go of the history. Because of my degree in art, I have used the laser in a lot of different ways than the normal stamp shop does. They do signs and they do stamps, but they're not doing the paper cutting, the die cutting, the paper engraving, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it turned out to be a good investment for me too.
So should we do the laser version first of the word?
What I did was I just made a 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 square because that's what this envelope is.
Okay.
I'm going to place the word in there. Now I'm going to center it. Do you want that angled like that, or do you want it?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome.
You can feel it too. It's got some depth to it. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, and I don't want to be Mr. Cool guy or whatever, but I think around here I probably was the first one to start engraving paper.
Yeah.
And it wasn't out of my head. A design firm came to me and said, "What can you do here?" And I can't print on paper. I don't have the capabilities to print, real nice colorful stuff on paper. So I said, well, I'll try to engrave it. And from that, word has spread slowly, but people do know that I engrave paper now, and you can get some pretty neat results. Sending the image there.
the paper looks like. You don't usually think of it
Different
having-
paper turns different colors too, so you don't know until you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, with this, you can see, basically, now you can see through it too. It's more of a watermark almost.